Hello everybody, welcome to Magic Moments Tarot. My apologies, we're starting a little bit ahead because I already started the video once and it cut off, so I had to make room on my phone and start again. So, luckily I didn't get too far into it before it cut off. I pulled 3 cards. I've already said a prayer, but I will do it again anyways, just so that you guys can be here for the prayer. So, deep breaths in. Okay. O cosmic divinity of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our beings and carve out within us a space where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission, so that we bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and to share what each being needs to grow and to flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us, as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which will divert us from our true purpose, and illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you are the ground to the fruitful vision, the birth, the power, and fulfillment, as all are gathered and made whole once again. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So this reading is based on a dream download that I got, okay? In a nutshell, it was about someone else trying to control and someone while they stay asleep. So someone was trying to, someone had hired someone to do some spell work of some kind. Okay, they hired a practitioner to keep someone asleep and to take control over their life. Okay, in whatever way that means. Okay. And it was also to do with someone trying to interfere with their relationships with their children as well. Okay. The only clues that we had were that it took place in Florida, and that the person they hired was, I'm going to venture a guess and say Jamaican, but they could have been from anywhere in the Caribbean. Okay. I don't think they were African. It's possible, but I'm feeling like real, like, island vibes, okay? So, I don't know. So, anyways, it might have to do with thieving, like they wanted to steal your relationships away, okay? Or they were trying to make it so that you didn't have any control. Again, it's all about control. It's power and control. Okay, and if you know anything about abuse and you've ever done any kind of therapy, you'll know that abuse is always about power and control. Okay, so someone really has a very abusive type of personality who's doing this. Okay, someone wants to be able to subjugate you, and I don't know how else to put that. Okay, so that's what we're doing the reading about today. We're trying to investigate and get some more information. I went ahead and started shuffling, and I did pull 3 cards so far. The cards that I pulled were the octopus, the frog, and the fox, and they're all in reverse. Okay, the fox in reverse is again with this clever energy. Okay, they're very clever. They can be very sly. They can be and very good looking. Okay, and this is in reverse. So this is about someone who is not very clever. They're not very, like, they're not very slick with it. Okay, this person may have made it obvious somehow, or like they're just not good at hiding their intentions or their intent. Okay, so you may know this person doesn't like you. Do you know what I mean? Then we have the frog in reverse. Now the frog in my deck represents multidimensionality. Okay, this is someone who's very highly spiritual, very highly adaptive. Okay, adaptive to different environments, because the frog lives in the earth and on the earth and in the water, right? So yeah, so this is someone who is not adaptable, okay? They don't have an easy time fitting in life, okay? This person may have been ostracized when they were younger, okay? Or they may just be super insecure and they don't feel like they fit in. They may project differently outwardly, okay? So this might be someone who has fake confidence, in other words, okay? But they don't feel like they fit in with other people, and they're not good at adapting to new circumstances. This is someone who really enjoys routine. And this is someone who is not highly spiritual. This is someone who doesn't have strong faith. They might not even believe in God, okay? Or the opposite. They believe in, like, they might be a Satanist or a Luciferian, or someone who sort of lives in the lower realms of energy, or believes in the lower realms of energy, okay? And then we have the octopus in reverse. Now, the octopus is someone who has their hands in many pots. This is someone who's multi-talented, someone who's really good at getting out of bad situations, an escape artist, whatever, okay? So again, with the intelligence in reverse, this is someone who's really not very clever, okay, which is probably why they hired someone else to do it. This is someone who's not very clever, someone who does not have a whole lot of talents, okay? They may have like one or two things that they're really good at, and that's about it, okay? And this person is not good at getting out of trouble, okay? They're really not good at getting out of trouble. They might get in a lot of trouble. This person may have already been to jail, or may get in trouble with the law on a regular, do you know what I mean? Okay, so the words that have come up on the spirit box since I've been yammering here are, we got the name Clia, okay, C-L-I-A. We got the name, we got the words ice bath, and there was something else I missed. Hold on a second. Someone may need to take an ice bath, or someone takes ice baths on a regular, okay? We got the word fool, okay, and this is when I was talking earlier. I was talking about, I don't know who's doing it. This was before, on my previous tape. It said fool. As soon as I said I don't know who's doing it, it said fool, okay? So this person could be represented by the fool in the tarot deck, okay? Something is significant about someone's eyes, okay? I have dead in Beano. I don't know what that means. Maybe that means something for you guys, okay? We have lost bird. Again, I don't know what that means. And we have, hold on a second, there was something else. Something about a period. Okay, someone could be using like period blood or something like that in some sort of, I don't know, in some sort of rituals, some sort of, I don't know, magic practice of some kind. I have no idea, okay? I don't know what this is about. We also got the letter S, and hold on, there was something else. Saved name, coughs. So someone might be coughing a lot. Maybe someone's got like some sort of a lung infection or something. And we got Waha, W-A-H-A. So I don't know what that means. Okay, and that's it. All right, so just wanted to double check on that. Okay, so we're going to continue with the reading now. I think I've filled you guys in on everything that was missed. Okay, so angels, ancestors, and spirits of the highest white light, please guide this reading, my thoughts, and my sight, so my messages find all who need them tonight. Let the messages guide them to do what is right, and block anything that is not of the light. Okay, I'm not taking this any card, but I'll take the one that's on top. We have the word earth coming out, okay, so an earth sign could be significant. And so far, we only have earth and water, okay? We have two waters, and 1, 2, 3 earths, okay, because a frog is earth and water. So an earth sign could be very, very significant. Earth signs are, isn't that, I think that's Capricorn, Virgo, and, oh, sugar, I gotta write these down. I never remember them, I'm sorry. Oh, we have the police. So the police might be significant, okay? Maybe these people are going to be getting arrested or something. We have woods, W-O-O-D, so something might be significant about the woods. Maybe someone is going out to do into the woods to do some sort of rituals or something like that, or maybe you need to go out and spend some time in the woods, in the forest. Okie dokie bucky. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Anything else about this overall energy that we are reading today? So the chameleon. A chameleon is someone who's really good at hiding, really good at blending in with different crowds. Okay, this is someone who has no problem fitting in no matter where they go. Okay. They're good at sort of molding themselves to their environment. Okay, so they will take into consideration where they are, and then they will sort of adjust their personality to suit the environment. Okay. In the reverse, this is someone who, again, does not fit in. This is not someone who is good at hiding who they are. Like I said, this is an enemy you probably know is an enemy. Do you know what I mean? And then we have the bat. The bat. The bat is all about energy vampire. Okay? So, I mean, it's very appropriate. It fits right in with the whole idea of someone doing spell work. Okay? So maybe they're trying to control you and keep you asleep, as it were, in order to steal your energy, your frequency. So if you've been feeling really, really tired lately, that might be why, okay? Someone's trying to keep you asleep because they're using your energy, okay? You might be very abundant in energy, okay? So yeah, energy vampire in the house. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Oh, Lord. Okay, so we have the panda. Now, the panda is all about bedroom abuse, okay, because of the panda eyes, okay? If you don't know what panda eyes are, look it up. I don't want to have to discuss it. It's not a pretty thing, okay? And then we have the horse in reverse, okay? So this person may have gone through bedroom abuse in their lifetime, and maybe that's why they are the way that they are, okay? So this is the person, you know, a lot of people go through abuse. Not everyone becomes a dick, okay? Sorry, but that's the way it is. You get to choose who you get to be. Every day you wake up, you get to choose who you are in this world. Okay, and I don't give a crap what kind of abuse you've been through. I've been through abuse. Lots of people have been through abuse. Lots of people have been through this abuse, and they choose not to be an asshole. Not everybody turns into a dick. You know what I mean? Okay, and now we have the duck in reverse. Accurate. The spirit box says accurate. So the duck in reverse, the duck in the upright is someone where they seem very, very calm on top, but underneath they're paddling like the Dickens, okay? So this is someone who is really good at, when they're going through troubles, no one knows it. They're not the kind of person that takes out what's happening in their life on other people, okay? But in the reverse, it's the exact opposite, okay? If this person is having problems in life, they're going to take it out on literally everyone around them. So we're not dealing with someone who is particularly enlightened, someone who definitely hasn't confronted their past. This is not someone who is healed. This is someone who has not done any work at getting better, okay? Okay, anything else, Spirit, before I put this deck away? Anything else? We just got the name Sarah, and then we got Rafe, R-A-F-E, or Rafe. I don't know if that's a name, or the name Sarah could be significant. Again, the name Clea or Cleo could be significant. Oops, that one fell to the floor. Okay. Falls to the floor, comes to the door, they say. So, and the mourning dove. Okay, so the mourning dove represents ancestors. Okay, the ancestors, it's all about spirit. Someone could be literally going through the process of mourning. In reverse, this is not good. This is the person who you're targeting, or whoever is targeting, okay? The person that is doing the targeting is being visited by your ancestors, and they may be, I'm hearing tormenting them. So someone's ancestors are not having it. They're not playing around. They're not having it. They're like, yeah, they're on it. They're on this person. They're doing something. We just got the name Eva, okay, on the spirit box. Eva. So the name Eva could be significant. Someone could be Lebanese in this energy, okay? We have the Quran coming up, okay? So someone could be, that's Muslim, right? Muslim in this energy. Okay. So this could be someone who is Muslim or like pretends to be Muslim, but they actually are into witchcraft, okay? Again, this is someone who, I don't know, they may try to blend in with their background, but they just don't feel like they fit in, which is why they went to dark magic instead of sticking with the actual Muslim faith, okay? Alrighty then. I need to fix that card. I'm not crazy about how it turned out. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so I'm only taking the card on... No, I'll take all of them. It's only a couple. Okay. Ooh, we just got Death Crew. Death Crew. Good Lord. Okay, then. Okay, so we got the owl. So that's 3 times that the cards have said this person or these people are not intelligent. Okay? We have the word braille coming out on the spirit box. So someone could be going into something blind, okay? Or maybe someone's going to be going blind, okay? We have the bee in reverse. So the bee is someone who is very, they have like a matriarchal society or home or family. Someone who is very close to their family, okay? And this is someone who works very hard. These people, we have the exact opposite energy here, okay? So they don't work very hard. They're not very sort of close with their family, and they may have mommy issues, okay? They don't like their mother very much. And then we have the snake. The snake in the upright is is, again, an enemy you know about, okay? So we have the snake in the upright is someone that they make it known that they don't like you, okay? Snake in the reverse would be someone like a snake in the grass, okay? This is an enemy that you don't know is an enemy, that kind of thing, okay? We have the snail. This is someone who, again, with this, someone who is slow and methodical in the things that they do, okay? Again, if we have a practitioner, that's probably true. Okay, and this person doesn't venture far from home, okay? This person probably sticks to their home an awful lot, okay? And then we have the pig. And the pig is exactly what you think it is, okay? This person could be very perverted and gross, or they could be a big slob. They could be physically messy. They could be very, very greedy, okay? So these are the traits that we're looking at. We have the exact opposite happening today as we did yesterday. Okay, we have the moose at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so bull moose. That's kind of a bully. All right. Anyone who doesn't live in Canada and has never seen a moose, let me just fill you in. These things are massive. Like, absolutely ridiculously massive. Much bigger than you would think. Most people think that they're like the size of a normal deer. They are not, okay? The average moose is like 6 feet at the shoulder, and when they raise their head, they're like 8 to 7 feet, and then with their horns, it's just ridiculous how fucking big these things are. They're fucking massive, okay? I had a friend who drove a big rig, and he had one of those rigs that had the double trailers, okay? He was hauling 90 tons. 90 tons. And when he saw a moose in the road, he stopped and turned off the engine. I'm like, what are we doing? He's like, you think I'm taking on a bull moose? I'm like, you got 90 fucking tons in this vehicle. You have nothing to be afraid of. I wasn't telling him to hit the moose. I was just saying, like, you know, just wait for it to cross. Because he was on the other side of the road. He's like, fuck no, that thing will rip my fucking car or rip my fucking truck to shreds. He goes, you have no idea how powerful those things are. Like, that thing would mess me up. And those are ornery assholes. So I ain't moving. I'm not doing nothing until he's long gone. I was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? A 90-ton freaking rig, terrified of a bull moose. That's how big and strong they are. And I didn't even realize how big they were until it came, and it came right up to the truck, right up to the truck. Like, we were so high off the ground, and that thing's head was over me. Like, I couldn't believe how fucking huge they were. I was like, oh my god, it's so big. He's like, you've never seen one? Not up close. I've seen them in cartoons and on TV. Never actually seen one up close. So, you know, people have told me they were huge. I didn't know they were that big. You know what I mean? Like, they're massive, okay? And apparently they have a horrible temper, and there's like signs all over that. I started noticing signs all over the road warning people. Like, they are very, very dangerous animals, especially in the springtime. And we were driving through right at the springtime. So, like I said, not a good energy here, okay? This is someone who's sort of, you know, kind of a bully, okay? So, this is the energy, the energies that we are dealing with here. Now, each one of these cards could represent a different person. They could all represent one person. They could represent several people. Take it as it resonates for your situation, okay? We're going to go ahead and start with our Enchanted Blossoms deck. Okay, whoops. I was finally able to get my nails did, if you can't, I don't know, can you see that? Yeah, you can kind of see it. Anyway, so I'm able to shuffle properly again. I'm going to have to redo that snake card too. I don't like how that one came out either. Alrighty then. Okay, we have endurance in the reverse. Oh Lord, we're really in the negative energy today. Yesterday it was so positive. Today, not so much. Okay. Okay, So we have endurance in the reverse. These people don't have a whole lot of strength. They don't have a whole lot of energy, which is probably why they're trying to steal yours, okay? These people don't have what it takes to make it, okay? We have proper prosperity in the upright. So these people, someone is doing something for money, okay? And they may have made a lot of money off of these people doing their spell work, okay? The people who have done the spell work have probably lost a lot of money doing this, okay? But the practitioner's making a killing. And I don't know if that's a good thing, because doing baneful magic comes at a price. You gotta be careful who you're doing it to. Okay, I just split the deck and I got spirituality and dignity in the reverse. Well, isn't that just fucking appropriate? That's like fucking confirmation right there. This person has no shame. They don't care what they do. They don't care who they're messing up. They don't care. This person might not have a lot of wisdom when it comes to the hermetic laws, okay? They might not understand karma. They may not have ever learned about it. They may not care, okay? But I'm hearing fuck around and find out. These people are about to find out. Right behind that, love and love in reverse. Of course. Okay. So let me see, what flowers do we have? We have dahlia. So the name dahlia could be significant. Orion, the star cluster, could be significant. We have Brazilian swallowtail. Someone could be Brazilian in this energy. What is that? Cherry blossoms could be significant. And then pipevine, swallowtail cactus. I don't know. Maybe the person who's doing this spell work is Brazilian, or the person who hired them is. It's possible. We definitely have a dark practitioner energy out here. I mean, we knew that going in, but still. You know, what else could be in this energy is that this person could want to do this kind of abuse to you, or maybe they did, okay? So take it as it resonates for your situation, okay? Or maybe they do it to others. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, so we have loud cat. Loud cat on the spirit box, okay? So, loud cat. Someone who's loud. Maybe this person is just really loud and obnoxious. Or maybe you've been like, maybe you heard like a cat fight today, you know, when they do that kind of thing. Maybe that's spirit just giving you some confirmation, so you know this reading is for you. We have compassion. Okay, we have compassion in the upright. So someone is feeling compassion, possibly towards these people or towards this person, okay? You may have felt like that may be how this person has suckered you in, because they may have trauma bonded with you, okay? And maybe you are very empathetic or an empath, and you could have sort of been pulled in that way, okay? Maybe they're trying to play on your compassion, okay? We just got the word 1M. 1 and the letter M. So that could represent 1 mile, 1 meter, something, I don't know. And then we have Leo. So the name Leo could be significant, or someone could be a Leo. We have happiness in reverse. They may want to just make you miserable. Maybe that's the whole point, or maybe these people aren't happy. Maybe this person pretends to be compassionate when they're not. Oh, look, elegance. And isn't it funny how the good cards seem to fall together? So, or they have fallen together. So we have someone who is very elegant, someone who's very compassionate, okay? The name Lily could be significant, okay? The color blue could be significant. We have appreciation, in reverse. Okay. Appreciation in reverse. And then we have grace in the upright. So this person may have been given a lot of grace by God. They may have given, like God might have been looking at them going, okay, I've warned you, and I've warned you, and I've warned you, and I've warned you, and I keep giving you chance after chance after chance to do the right thing. But they've never been grateful for it. They've never appreciated the grace that they got. They just kept doing it. They were persistent. And I don't know if you guys have ever read in the Bible what the worst, what the worst sin is, but it's literally the worst thing that, as far as God is concerned, that you could do is promise that you're not going to do it again, and then do it again and again and again and again. Or not even that, just repeatedly not choose God, repeatedly choose the dark, repeatedly choose the devil, repeatedly do something, okay? So this is, like I said, God will give you a bazillion fucking chances. And if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, despite being warned, despite, being given all this fucking grace, eventually God's just going to look at you and go, you know what? You've turned your back on me repeatedly, now I'm doing it to you. And that's exactly what will happen, okay? God's going to teach these people a lesson because they didn't appreciate the grace that they got. And these people have been given a lot of grace, especially for it to show up in a read like this. So now, God's grace, they're probably not going to get it anymore because they're not showing any appreciation for the grace that they've already been given. Yeah, look at that sincerity in the reverse. So they may have, apologized and confessed or repented or something like that, and then just turned around and did it again. This is not good energy here. Not the good at all. We have aspirations in the upright. So someone has aspirations for the future. They know who they want to be. Okay, they know what they want to do. They sort of have an idea of what their goals are for the future, okay? We have the word 91 coming up on the spirit box, 91. So someone could be born in 1991 or something significant. There could be something significant about the number 91. Or someone could be born September 1st. Or someone could be born January 9th, okay? So take it as it resonates for your situation. We have tranquility in the reverse and luck in the reverse. Okay, so I'm getting that same, I'm hearing in my head, in that movie Independence Day, when the president is talking to the alien and the alien's got that guy by the throat. You know what I'm saying? It's like his little tentacles are wrapped around him and he's like, you know, moving his lips, and the president says to him, "Can there be peace between us?" And the alien says, "Peace? No peace." Like, that's what I'm hearing. No peace. So, yeah, these people are in they're in some trouble. They are in some trouble. And when I talk about the ancestors are going and visiting these people, and that might be exactly what the trouble is. These people might be getting visited, and they might be having a lot of nightmares. A lot of weird shit might be happening. Maybe they're getting haunted. I don't know what's going on, but someone is in a lot of fucking trouble right now. A lot of trouble right now. Oh, goodness. Well, that'll learn them. So the practitioner is going to be in just as much trouble as the people who hired them, okay? Because the practitioner is the one putting out the energy. And so any spell work that is done, if they're doing it on someone who's high vibrational, that spell work's just going to end up going right back to them. And if the ancestors have anything to do with it, these people are in trouble. You get the letter B coming up on the spirit box, B. The name's Brenda, Bob, Braden, I'm getting Bob or Rooney Dooney. I don't know what that means, but anyway, I'm getting the name Anne. The name Anne is coming up on Spirit Box as well, okay? The name Anne. Happiness in reverse. So these people are just, they're not happy. They're miserable. These are miserable people who are taking out their misery on the world around them. Okay, we have wisdom. Look at that, and it's in the upright. Okay, so we have the exact opposite energy, okay, of these negative people out here. We have someone who is very much in the upright. This is someone who learns their lessons, okay? This is someone who has been through a lot of shit in their lives and has learned from their mistakes. And that's how we establish wisdom. That's how we get wisdom, is by going through a lot of crap and learning from the crap that we've been through, okay? So, look at that, truth on the bottom of the deck, almost as confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. I'm just going to put that down as a reminder. Yeah. It might also be that you're speaking the truth about a situation, okay? And maybe that's why they're trying to control you. Maybe they're trying to control the narrative, okay? Because that's what I heard in my head, is controlling the narrative. Okay. Into sight. Into sight. And it's S-I-T-E. So someone might be like watching someone's like web page or something like that, okay? We have patience in the upright, okay? I'm hearing Spirit is applauding you for being as patient as you have been, okay? We're getting the letters R-H-Y on the Spirit box, R-H-Y, okay? So those could be a short form for something, or they could be first, middle, and a last initial, or they could be, you know, first names, middle names, last name. I don't know. Take them as they resonate for you guys, okay? We have on headers, H-E-A-D-E-R-S, headers. What the heck does that mean? On headers? I don't know, maybe R-H-Y is on headers of some kind? Okay. We're getting Lesoph, L-E-S-O-P-H. I don't know if that's a name, Lesoph, or Esoph or something. I don't know. The name Joseph could be significant. The name Lee could be significant. phone. Something about a phone in the air. Okay. An air phone. And then something about gone, G-O-N-E. I don't know what that means. Air phone. Okay, now we're getting something about the word health, okay? Someone's health could be compromised right now, or maybe that's what they're trying to do to you, okay? Or maybe that's what's happening to them because they were trying to do that to you. Take it as it resonates for your situation, okay? Okay, then I'm going to put these down and I'm going to start on something else. I'm getting chia. I don't know, chia seeds could be significant, okay? Chia seeds could be significant. Okay. Didn't even get a chance to ask. Oh my god. The Fool. What did I say? What did I say at the beginning of the reading? This person could be represented by the Fool in the tarot deck. So this person was foolish. They had a fear of the unknown. They were impulsive. They had poor judgment. They risked, they took a risk, and they were naive and inexperienced, and now they're going to pay the price. So these people were very, very foolish. They did something stupid. Interesting that that's the first card out. The first card. Cough, cough, Drew. Cough, cough. Anyways, yeah. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. So we have balance, resourcefulness, ups and downs, adaptability, flexibility, juggling life, juggling money. Okay, so someone in this energy is really, really balanced, okay? Now, because of the fact that we have literally pulled all this energy out that says these people are not adaptable, we know for sure that this energy belongs down here, okay? So the person that they're coming against is someone who is very emotionally balanced, okay? And because they're so emotionally balanced, I have a hard time believing that this magic is going to work very well on them, okay? Look at that, deceit, lies, and trickery at the bottom of the deck. Interesting, very, very interesting. Okay, we have inheritance, unexpected lump sum, inheritance, wills, deeds, trust funds, privilege, ancestry, family, home, or business, riches, old money, and affluence. So I feel like this is that same energy that we were getting before about someone trying to steal someone's inheritance, and they're probably trying to control this person so that they can steal their inheritance, okay? They may want them to stay asleep because they're trying to say that this person has, major mental illness, and maybe they're putting them to sleep constantly to make them, seem like they're not balanced, make them seem like they're going through a depression or something like that. Maybe they want to unalive this person, so they're, trying to make them, make it seem like they're depressed so that they can, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Prematurely take themselves out, do you know what I mean? Or maybe they want to make it look like that. Okay, but we have, oh sorry, this one goes up here. So it's interesting because we just came out with the balance, the balance right here. This person is very balanced, And then we have the inheritance, okay, and this person is this person is coming into an inheritance, or they have an inheritance coming. And then we have, this one came out separate, and this is the temperance in reverse, okay, the earth angel in reverse, okay, so this is like someone who's very demonic. And the first thing it says, imbalance. So this person is very imbalanced, okay, it talks about self-indulgence. So this person might have some sort of addictions, okay. We have readers coming out on the spirit box right now, okay, so we could be dealing with a tarot reader or tarot readers. This person might be getting readings on you, or maybe you are a reader, okay. I'm getting the word noises. I don't know what that means, but take it as it resonates for you guys, okay? Look at that. Success and victory. You have the success and victory over the situation. And interesting, too, that the success and victory came in the form of the Six of Wands, okay? So not only are you having success and victory in your life, okay? I mean, you're winning, you're triumphing over all of your, over all these obstacles, okay? You're going to be recognized. Somehow you might end up being in the spotlight. It talks about fame and celebrity, okay? So someone might, if you have a channel, for instance, you might be going viral or something like that, okay? But you're also triumphing over this magic that they're doing, okay? And I feel like you are going to get recognized for that. Somehow this might end up being on the news. I've picked up on that a lot in these readings, especially the ones that include the inheritance, okay? So, like I said, someone, when this all comes out at the end of the day, someone might end up in the news, and maybe that's how this recognition will be coming to you, okay? What I'm hearing in my head right now is, ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. I'm gonna find you and make you want me. So someone might be trying to come in and romance you, okay? This person might be trying to want to force you, okay? Or maybe your divine masculine is like, you know, or maybe your divine feminine, take it as it resonates for you. Maybe someone is just like, I'm getting this energy of not desperation, but like they've run out of patience, they're done, they need you, you know what I mean? Like they're like, that's it, I'm coming full, like, you know, both barrels blazing kind of energy. Okay? It also could be the opposite, okay? So this could be someone who's coming in wanting to romance you in order to con you, okay? So take it as it resonates for you guys. Make sure to use your discernment, okay? We have the name Ben coming up on the spirit box, Ben, okay? So someone's name could be Ben, or this could be an animal. I had a dog named Ben, okay, who passed away. So this could be an old pet of yours that's coming in to look after you. Your pet might be one of your spirit guides now, okay, one of your protectors on the other side. Okay, so take it as it resonates for you, okay? So who is this practitioner? Spirit, can you give us more information on this practitioner, or more information on the people who hired this practitioner? I think we know who did the hiring already, okay? It's someone who's represented by the Fool in the deck. Someone who has been through some sort of bedroom abuse, or someone who has done bedroom abuse to other people, someone who's really not very good at hiding who they are, okay? So this might be, and someone who doesn't blend in well with the crowd, okay? This might be someone who has mental health issues, someone who has serious drug issues, okay? Or alcohol issues, okay? We're talking about addiction, hardcore addictions, okay? This person could be a slob, okay? I hear myself saying okay again, it's bugging me. This person is not very intelligent. So if you know someone who's, you know, not the smartest, not the sharpest tool in the shed, someone who's been through bedroom abuse, someone who has addiction issues, someone who's a slob, someone who's really greedy, someone who puts a lot of emphasis on money, okay? This is the person that, possibly the person that did the hiring of this practitioner, okay? And now we have inspiration and the wand in the upright, the Ace of Wands. New beginnings, good news, physically starting something, creative spark. We have urgency, accepting a challenge, potential, talent, growth, action, travel, excitement, getting in the game. So, and it talks about finding a new passion. So someone could end up getting a new job or something like that, or finding something to do that they just absolutely adore doing, okay? And I mean, when I say new beginnings, it could be new beginnings in relationships, new beginnings in careers, it could be both, okay? So again, take it as it resonates for you. We have the word Titan coming out, Titan, okay? So someone could be connected to the gods of old, is what I'm hearing, okay? This person could be very inspirational, the person in this energy here. A lot of people could end up, or already do, possibly look up to this person. This person might have done a lot of healing. They might have made a lot of changes to their lives. And so it's inspiring other people to do the same thing, okay, possibly. Or they could end up being that way, okay? Okie dokie pokey. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else that you wanted to tell us about maybe the practitioner or the people involved? Oof. We have the World. Oh no. The World in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. The King of Swords. And they're in reverse. And then we have the Emperor in reverse. Oh, shit. Okay. The World in reverse. Lack of success, stagnation, lack of achievement, disappointment, burden, and lack of completion. We have a High Priestess in reverse. This might be the practitioner energy, okay? So it might be a feminine practitioner. The letters B and J could be significant, okay? And then we have the King of Swords in reverse, okay? And then we have the Emperor in reverse. This is not good energy. The reason it's so not good is because every single card that they have pulled is a major arcana card, okay? The major arcana cards are long-term energy, okay? Long-term energy. And over the long term, these people are going to be imbalanced. They're not going to have any luck or success, okay? They're not going to have any intuition, okay? They're going to have a lack of control over what's going on in their life, okay? Abuse of power, selfishness, ruthlessness, deviousness, premeditated malice. Again, with that, I feel like someone has been literally possibly doing death magic on someone, okay? Stubbornness, lack of discipline, lack of control. Absentee father or paternity issues, okay? So someone could have daddy issues, okay, in this energy. The Emperor, if you've watched my channel before, you already know this, but for those who don't, the Emperor in my deck also represents a mother, because that is the card that represents my mother in my deck, okay? If you go by birthday. And my mother very much walks in masculine energy, so it makes perfect sense that that would be her card. Okay, so take it as it resonates for you. This also could be an actual parent, okay? So a mother or a father figure could be involved in this situation. There could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in this energy who are sort of all doing this together, okay? Long-term energy is not looking good for these people, that tells you what. Let's see. So you're coming into your inheritance. You're going to have victory over all of this, okay? You're having victory over this magic. You're having victory over whatever it is that they've been trying to take from you or steal from you. If they've been trying to take your inheritance, don't worry. It's coming. You're going to get it. Spirit is saying just be patient. It's all in due time, okay? There is a plan afoot. There's something, like, something's going on. Spirit is doing something to make this situation fair. We just got the word fair on the spirit box, okay? So, confirmation there, okay? So spirit is, like I said, bringing balance to this situation, okay? These people might suffer mentally, okay? They might have some sort of mental illness that's going to just become rampant, okay? They might have major addiction issues that are going to really number their days on this planet, okay? They might have poverty issues, okay? They might suffer from, like, any gifts that they have may be revoked. They may be taken from them, okay? They might experience a lot of stagnation, a lack of control in their own lives. Whatever it is that they've been sending to you is probably going to go back to them, because it seems to me, just with all the balance cards out, all the cards out here that talk about balance, I feel like that's what Spirit wants to do, bring balance to this situation. And that simply means that karma, these people are going to be served karma, and it'll probably be served in a fashion that likens what they did to you, okay? And the reason I say that is because I've picked up on this energy many, many times in my readings before. If you want to check out previous readings, if this energy resonates with you, definitely check out my previous readings, because I've picked up on this energy so many times, okay? So many times. And because it's always the same, it always comes out the same. I'm just going to go ahead and say all the things that have already come up, okay? So what are we going to... I'm going to pull out the Chosen Ones deck, because that's what I'm getting pulled to do. So I'm going to pull out the Chosen Ones deck. Look at that. What did I just say? I just split it, and what did it say? Reader, tarot reader. And then I talk about a reader, okay? God's ambassador. Alrighty then, let's see. Okay. What messages do you have for us today in the Chosen Ones deck? We have psychic powers and clairvoyance. Okay, so this person might have psychic powers. You could have psychic powers. They could have psychic powers, okay? We have the word fear coming out on the spirit box. Someone is afraid in this energy. They might be afraid of you because maybe you have these abilities, okay? I'm hearing revoked, so someone in this energy might get their powers revoked. Like, that might be this high priestess energy that's here. They might be getting their powers revoked because they abused them, okay? Alrighty then, time to shine. Time to shine. Spell work on the bottom of the deck. Confirmation. Okay, we're getting the word high on the spirit box. High. So someone might, again, might do drugs. Someone might be a pot smoker in this energy, okay? Do not worry. Yeah. Divine timing is what I'm hearing. Divine timing. So don't worry about the situation. Don't be afraid. You have absolutely nothing to be afraid of. Spirit has got this situation handled. okay? When it comes time to stand up, stand up. Until then, just chill out. Lemurian blood. Okay, so this could be, you could be a very, very old soul, okay? Someone who was here, you know, sort of in the beginnings, because Lemurians are said to be the first race, the first quote-unquote humanoid race to live on Earth, okay? So, I mean, that means your soul could be extremely old. And if it's that old, chances are you're probably pretty highly ranked on the other side, okay? In which case, these people are in a lot more trouble than I thought. Because that means that your protection is super high, that, yeah, these people are, this is not good for them, I tell you what. I tell you what. Success. Yeah, the success is yours. Generational curse breaker. There you go. So, wow, okay, so what I'm hearing is you're the generational curse breaker, and they didn't appreciate you? So you've come along to break a curse that was on your family line, or on their family bloodline, and they went, and I feel like these people were involved. Someone in your family was involved with this. So here you are breaking curses on your family bloodline, and they're the ones who are sending spell work to you. Wow, okay. Oh, it just said Jesus crying to Sam or something like that, or something. Okay, so the name Sam or Jesus could be significant, okay? Someone could be a descendant of Jesus, or what's the word I'm looking for? An ascended master, okay? Because Jesus was an ascended master. Yahuwah, as I call him. I know they like to say that his original name was Yahweh or whatever, Yeshua or whatever, but I think Yeshua and Yahuwah, because Yahuwah is the original pronunciation, because S's and H's didn't, the sh sound didn't, it wasn't a thing, it didn't exist back then. So the original pronunciation of his name was actually Yahuwah, not Yeshua. So that's why I say Yahuwah, okay? Pretty sure that's the reason it's pronounced that way. Don't quote me on that, because I can't remember. I just know there's a reason that I say it. I can't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure that was it, though. Something to do with the pronunciation. Okay. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else that you wanted to say, Spirit? Anything else that you wanted to say? So we have possible parents out in this energy, okay? So someone's parents could be involved in this situation. Someone's brother or brother-in-law could be involved in this situation. We have the name Aaron coming out, A-A-R-O-N, okay? Someone's ex could be involved in this situation, or exes, okay? Someone could really be into Luciferianism, Satanism, some sort of dark occult practicing or practices, okay? And then we have spend time alone, hermit. Okay, so someone really needs to spend some time protecting their energy, spending a lot of time alone. Maybe that's what Spirit is saying to these people, is they need to spend some time reflecting, okay? Reflecting on what they're doing, who they're doing it to, why they're doing it. And, or Spirit is telling you to do that in order to protect your energy, okay? We're getting XA, Jaz, or Yaz. XA's tip for something. I don't know what in the hell that means. Okay. Something about the word back. Ooh. You will regret messing with the chosen one. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely, oh, look at that. Bottom of the deck, Earth Angel Healer. Wow. And right underneath that, abundance. So yeah, this person, okay, every time I get the Lemurian blood card, I always know that this is someone who is very significant in the spirit world, okay? So the person that they're messing with is someone who is chosen. This is someone who works in the light and spreads light. They're here to help with the ascension of the planet, with the ascension of everybody on the planet. They're here to spread light, okay? This could be someone who heals people emotionally, someone who heals people physically. This could be someone who is a truth teller, okay? Someone who opens people's eyes to what's really going on. There's all different kinds of ways to spread light, okay? And a lot of people think that, someone who's constantly saying, oh, the government's doing this and the government's doing that, they think, oh, that's such a negative thing to do, but it's actually not, okay? Authenticity and speaking truth are the authenticity is the highest frequency. You can't get a higher frequency than someone who's being authentic, okay? And one of the truest forms of love is speaking the truth, okay? It's telling people the truth, telling them what you really think, what's really going on. Like I said, there's no higher act of love than to speak the truth. So it's really not negative. It's not as negative as you think it is, that's for sure, okay? Now, if these are people doing it to elicit fear, if that's the intent behind it, then that's completely different. But someone trying to make people aware of what's happening, that's not negative at all, okay? So this is the energy that we have out here, okay? Whatever's happening, whatever these people are trying to take from you, whatever they're trying to do to you, it doesn't matter at the end of the day, okay? Because you're going to have success over all of this, okay? Over all of this energy, okay? Again, Spirit is saying, don't worry. I feel like Spirit has really been telling us lately, this has been a common theme in my reads lately, is to focus on the positive, okay? Don't think about what these people are doing, because honestly, who cares? And it's giving them too much energy. It's giving them too much thought. You just don't want to, don't think about these people. They're nothing, you know what I mean? And they're not affecting your life anymore, so who cares, okay? Just focus on you, focus on doing better, focus on getting better, focus on healing, focus on being the best version of yourself that you can be, okay? Oh, we have the 12th house just came out. Okay, so 12th house, I'm just going to pull out a couple cards from this deck because they're really good for advice. Okay, so we have the 12th house. We have the word rent coming out on Spirit Box, rent. Something might be significant about rent. Oh, good Lord. These cards are really flipping around today. We have Juno. Okay, Juno and the 12th house. So let's look up what those mean. Okay. Our Arcana of Astrology Guidebook. We have Juno is 86 and the 12th house is 81. Perfect. We just got the words you fight, war on the Spirit Box. So someone is fighting a war right now. And they might not even realize it, okay? There might be some spiritual warfare going on, okay? So we have the 12th house. If you are in a period of crisis or self-doubt, know there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Allowing yourself to work through trauma and mental health struggles is the best gift you will ever give yourself. Asking for help is often the hardest step, but you owe it to yourself to try. If someone close to you is going through a hard time and you aren't sure how to help them, just ask. Sometimes a quick "how are you?" or "what can I do to help?" is exactly what they need to hear. Do your best not to be judgmental or suggest ways they can improve their situation unless you know they want the input, okay? So again, it's all about self-improvement, dealing with emotional issues, okay? Now we have 86, Juno. When Juno appears in a reading, it is time to take a look at your relationship and evaluate what is working and what is not. Make sure your focus is not only on the history of this relationship, but also the possible future of it. Juno never makes a flippant or sudden decision. She looks at every possible angle of a situation. It's the perfect time to make a list of the pros and cons or indiscretions. Is your partner meeting your needs? Are you meeting their needs? If your partner strives for stability and you want excitement, how are you going to balance these desires? If you are not partnered up, this is a great time to do some self-reflection on what you bring to the table, the boundaries you want to set, or even if you want to be in a romantic relationship at all, okay? So again, this is about relationships, this is about self-evaluation, this is about reflection, it's about healing, okay? So Spirit is saying spend time on yourself, spend time doing the work, okay? Just keep going and keep doing what it is that you're doing. Spend some time alone and spend some time in deep contemplation, thinking about these things, okay? We have the word air coming out on the spirit box, okay? So an air sign or an earth sign could be significant, okay? Those are the only two signs that we've pulled out so far as the spirit box is concerned. So air signs and earth signs are very significant in this energy, okay? I'm going to pull out the numbers and I'm going to do some ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, and then we'll get out of this energy here. So we have 2, 21, 14, 0, and what else was there? And the number 4, okay? So someone could be born in February or someone could be born in April. Someone could be born on the 24th, the 20th of a month. Someone could be born on the 21st or the 14th of a month, okay? Someone could be 42 years old in this energy. Someone could be 40. Someone could be 20, or someone could be 24 in this energy. Someone could be 21 and someone could be 14. Take those numbers as they resonate for your situation, okay? Now I'm just going to move all this up out of the way. Take a sip of my drink. Someone could also be doing shut up spells on you, okay? Because every time I try to do a reading, I always end up getting these thing happening, and it never happens unless I'm doing a reading. So that might be a sign in and of itself, okay? Maybe you're speaking up and speaking out about this situation, okay? Excuse me. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we have the letter Q, the number 8, the number 5, the letter V, excuse me, the letter K, the letter H, letter Y, W, we have a 9, letter E, and the letter L. We have the number 4, the letter N, X, another N, C, letter A, M, S. The name Sam, again, could be significant. We basically just spelled it out. The number Y. Someone could drink a lot of rye in this energy, or that could be their drink of choice. Okay. Someone's name could be Ray or Rain. Okay, we have G, another E, S, W, T, N, L, another Y, number 6, and the letter D. Okay. Okay, so someone's birthday could be in January, someone's birthday could be in May, someone's birthday could be in June, someone's birthday could be in September, and someone's birthday could be in October. Someone's birthday could also be November, okay? Ooh, and December. Someone could be born on the 10th of a month, the 12th of a month, the 14th, 15th, 18th, 19th, or 16th of a month. They could also be born on the 11th of a month. Excuse me. Let me see. Someone could be born on the 24th, 21st, 25th, 28th, 29th, 26th, or 21st of a month. Someone could be born in the 80s, okay? So we have 81, 82, 84, 86, 89. Someone could be born in the 90s, okay? So we have 90, 91, 92, 94, 95, 96, or 98. Someone could be born in the 60s. We have 64, 69, 68, 66, 61, 62, or 65. Someone could be born in the 50s, okay? So someone could be born in 51, 52, 54, 58, 59, or 56. Someone could be born in the 40s. We have 41, 46, 49, 48, 45, 42, or 44, or 1940, okay? And so, or you could be those ages, or those ages could be significant, okay? So take those energies as they resonate for you. And let's get into the letters and see what we got here, okay? Okay. I'm hearing something about drain or drainage. Something about that could be significant. Maybe someone's drain is clogged or something, okay? I'm hearing damsel in distress. The name Drew or Andrew could be significant, excuse me. The name Kenny could be significant. The name Kelly could be significant. The name Samuel or Samantha could be significant. The name Lainey or Elaine could be significant. The name Annette could be significant. We already said Anne or Annie. The name Amy could be significant. I'm getting Rami or Rami or something like that could be significant, okay? The name Randy could be significant, or Randall, or Rand. I'm getting Howell, okay? I'm hearing Dr. Howell or something like that, so it could be someone named Howell, or someone could be a doctor named Howell could be significant. The name Roy could be significant. The name Ray could be significant. The name Mary could be significant. The name Manny could be significant, or Manuel, whatever. Let me see. The name Dale could be significant. The name Dave could be significant. The name Raylene, I'm hearing. Raylene. Or Raylin. Lynn, the name Lynn could be significant. The name Leanne could be significant. The name Sonia could be significant. The name Wendy or Wendell could be significant. The name Gary could be significant. The name Glenn. I'm getting Glenn Close, okay? So maybe you watched a movie with her recently. That may be significant. Maybe that's someone, maybe that's just spirit confirming for you that this message is for you, okay? Take it as it resonates for your situation. The name Maggie could be significant. What is Maggie short form for? Margaret. So the name Margaret could be significant. The name Marnie could be significant. Let me see. The name Noel or Noel could be significant. The name Lenny could be significant. The name Jen or Jennifer could be significant. Jenny. The name Jay could be significant, or Jason. Jalen. Jaden could be significant. The name Wesley could be significant, or Wellesley could be significant. Someone could go to the college, Wellesley. I think it's Wellesley College. Is there a college named Wellesley? I don't know. Okay, I'm getting Connecticut could be significant. Miami could be significant. Amsterdam could be significant. I'm getting Amsel, Amsel. I don't know what that means, but maybe you guys do. Hopefully you guys do. I'm getting Yanni, okay? Yanni, I don't know if that's a name. I feel like that's a name, possibly. The name Wayne could be significant. Or Wang, W-A-N-G. I'm getting Alex or Axel could be significant, or someone's axle on their car could be significant, okay? I'm seeing hens, and then now I'm seeing chicken bones, so someone could be, maybe this person that they hired was like a voodoo priestess or something like that, okay? It could be significant. I'm getting, oh, what tangled webs we weave when we practice to deceive. So someone has been telling lies in this energy, okay? I'm getting like smear campaign vibes off of this, okay? The name Lewis could be significant. The name Lowell, or, yeah, the name Lowell could be significant. The name Charlene could be significant. Tennessee could be significant. Georgia could be significant. Vegas could be significant. Las Vegas. I'm getting rhyme. Someone could fancy themselves a rapper in this energy, or maybe someone writes a lot of poetry in this energy. The name Max or Maxwell could be significant. Maybe someone drinks like a lot of Maxwell coffee. The name Lang, I'm getting Katie Lang, Okay, so the name Kate or Katie could be significant. The name Kevin could be significant, or Kelly. The name Karen could be significant. I'm getting Horam, Horam. Okay, so take it as it resonates for you, okay? I'm getting Marin or something like that, or Marion. I'm getting Cleo or Clea again. That energy of that name could be significant. I'm getting wealth, okay? Sudden wealth. So someone is definitely going to be gaining some wealth in this situation. The name Charles could be significant. Charles or Charlie. The name Helen could be significant. Excuse me. The name Hiron or something like that. Hiron, something like that. Horan, Horan, Horan. The name Lena could be significant, okay? The name Neil or Nellie could be significant. I'm getting lawyer. So a lawyer could be significant in the situation. These people could have been working with a corrupt lawyer, or someone is going to need to hire a lawyer soon, okay? I'm hearing probate lawyer. The letter I just came up on the spirit box, okay? So first, middle, or last initial, someone's name could begin with the letter I. I'm getting Isaac, Isaiah, Ivan, 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 okay? I'm also getting Iran or Iran. So someone could be from Iran. I'm getting Maddie for short, so someone could be named Maddie or Matic. I'm getting May, M-A-Y. May could be significant. We did get the month of May here, so someone's birthday could be in the month of May. The name Gary could be significant, okay? Again, we got this lame energy, so someone could have like a bum leg, or they could be somehow or another, they have trouble walking, okay? Or this could end up being the case, okay? I'm getting venison, okay? Someone could be a hunter in this energy, and they eat a lot of deer meat, or maybe they just really like it, okay? I'm getting Goslin. Isn't that that lady that had like eight kids or something like that, or yeah, I don't know. Kate Goslin. So the name Kate could be significant. This person could be controlling or abusive to their children, or maybe that's what they were saying about you, okay? I'm getting the name Cam or Cameron. That name could be significant. The name Nate or Nathan could be significant. The name Wayland could be significant. Island could be significant. Again, Lent. I keep picking that up, okay? So something could be significant about that time of year, okay? The vagus nerve could be significant. That's like a nerve that runs through your back and into the heart, okay? And sometimes if you lie in certain positions or whatever, it can cause your heart rate to go like way down and then you'll pass out, okay? That's called, oh my gosh, something syncope, I can't remember. My son has it and he passes out every once in a while. I'm just giggling because the last time he passed out, I froze. And he was sitting in front of me, in front of my bed, okay? And my bed had this like one sort of little bar thing that came up because it was the bottom of another bed, okay? And he's sitting there and he's like, oh, I don't feel so good. I'm like, oh my God, are you going to pass out? And before I even got the words out of my mouth, he came forward, banged his head, like his head ricocheted off the bar, and then he went right back. And I just froze like this. And when he came to, I was still sitting in the same position. He just looked at me and he's like, Mom, are you okay? Because I couldn't, like I was literally frozen. Like, you know that fight, flight, or freeze thing? I tend to freeze. I was just... And then my son was just looking at me like, are you all right? I'm like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Are you okay? So he's asking me if I'm okay, and he's the one who passed out. Jeez. Oh, Lord. Anyway, the name Ryan could be significant, okay? Ryan. Let me see what else. We got Melanie here. Or someone could have melanin, okay? So someone could be colored in this energy, like have like darker skin, brown skin, black skin. I don't know, is color, I don't feel like colored is allowed anymore. I don't think you're allowed to say that. Anyway, I'm sorry guys, I'm Gen X and I'm kind of a little bit silly when it comes to these things. I'm not quite up on the terminology, and a lot of the stuff from back in the day just slips out, so you'll have to excuse me. I hope I'm not being offensive. I don't mean to be, I really don't. My kids and I have had it out because they were like correcting me on stuff and I was like not realizing that I was being offensive, and they were like, Mom, you cannot say that. I was like, say what, this? And they were like, yeah, stop, stay. Like, oh shit, okay, sorry. So yeah, I'm getting there. I'm making some progress. So okay, North Carolina could be significant. Did I say Amsterdam? Amsterdam could be significant. I'm getting New Zealand. Okay, New Zealand could be significant. New England could be significant. Vermont could be significant. West Virginia could be significant. Ontario could be significant. Good Lord, sorry. Let me see, what else do we have? Nebraska could be significant. The Yukon could be significant. I just heard Yucatan or Yucatan. I don't know if that's right, but let me know. I'm hearing Sentinel. I don't know what that means, Sentinel. The name Tom could be significant. I'm picturing Tom Selleck, okay, so that could be significant. Manning, Peyton Manning could be significant. Or the name Peyton could be significant. Hennessy could be significant. Okay, that could be someone's drink of choice. The letter J just came out on the spirit box. Okay, so the letter J could be significant. It could be someone's first, middle, or last initial. We have Jake, Jane. Jake and Jane on this in the. Oh my God, Jake and Jane could be significant. Okay. I'm getting Jerry and Jenny. I think I already said Jenny. I'm getting jamming, okay? So someone could play like in a band or something like that, and they are going to like jam sessions and stuff like that, okay? Let me see. I'm getting Welsh, okay? Someone could be Welsh in this energy. Getting Welland. Someone could be from like Welland, Ontario. I think that's a thing. Massachusetts could be significant. Los Angeles could be significant. Again, Florida could be significant. The name Val or Valerie could be significant. The name Vanessa could be significant. A van could be significant, okay? I'm getting green, a green van, or the color green could be significant. Maybe that's the color of someone's eyes or the color of someone's vehicle. Something green, maybe this person like wears a lot of green, maybe it's their favorite color. I don't know. Again, the letter I is coming up on the spirit box, okay? The name Ian could be significant. Newfoundland could be significant, okay? Or someone has like a Newfoundlander dog, maybe. The name Cheyenne could be significant. We just got the word short on the spirit box, okay? So someone could be very short in stature, or could be a last name. I only say that because that's my my mother's last name. She's remarried to a man whose last name is Short, so. I'm getting Gwen, or Guinevere could be significant. Sorry about the yawning. Okay, I'm getting or granny, someone's grandmother. Could be significant. They could be coming through, or they could be just letting you know that they're here, and you may have called them granny, okay? So that might just be confirmation for you, okay? I'm getting Yon, Y-O-N, on the spirit box. And Winger, W-I-N-G-E-R. So maybe someone is a soldier or was a soldier, and maybe they were in the Air Force. I don't know what a winger is. Maybe it's a thing. I don't know. I'm getting a hoarder, or hoarding. Someone might be trying to hoard something, so, take it as it resonates. I'm getting Encino, California could be significant, or California could be significant. Canada could be significant. A canyon of some kind could be significant. What was it that I got the other day? Oh, Tahoe. I was like, Tahoe. I feel like that's a place. Fucking Lake Tahoe. Oh my God. It took me so long to come up with that. I should know about Lake Tahoe, but yeah, anyways, Lake Tahoe could be significant. Or someone could drive a Tahoe, okay? I'm getting Ford Ranger, okay? So someone could drive a Ford or a Ford Ranger. Could be significant. Someone could drive a GM car. Someone could drive a Toyota. Okay, guys, I'm done. I hope that that has helped you guys, okay? I hope that has helped, at very least, confirm what you may have intuitively already known. Thank you so much for joining me during this reading. If you really liked it, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe on your way out. And don't forget to comment, because I love hearing your comments. Also, I am wanting to add some more cards to my deck. So if you have any ideas for more other animals that could be added, let me know in the comments. I always enjoy reading you guys' comments. And thank you for being so supportive. I have been loving reading everybody's comments, and it's just been wonderful. I have such an amazing collective, and I'm really proud of you guys for how strong that you always seem to be in the comments. You're like, I'm not letting them win. I'm not doing, like, it's amazing. I'm really proud of you guys. I love you guys. I hope you have a great night. Bye.